Welcome back to Teach Me Now. Um, today's video again is based on algebra, grade 8, grade 9, right? And it becomes a revision to grade 10, 11, as well as 12. So guys, we mainly focusing on basic foundation of mathematics. We need to start here actually. So without waste of time, let's start. So let's say now we have 2x squared, right? Let's try to break down this. We have 2 becomes our coefficient. 2 is our coefficient, right? That's a number in front of the variable. So this becomes our variable. This becomes our variable, or you can call it a base, right? And then the 2 on top becomes our exponent. The 2 becomes our exponent, right? That's good. So basically, we need to know how to add or subtract the like terms, right? So we need to be able to, we need to be able to first collect, add, and subtract like terms, right? But now, before we continue, I need to define a like term. I need to define like terms. Like terms are terms which are the same in terms of exponents as well as variables. So for an example, let's say now we have 2x plus 6x. If you can check, the exponent here is 1 as well as 1. That's correct. The variable here is x as well as x. These are what? Are like terms. So these are like terms, right? So these are our like terms. So the conditions of like terms. So conditions of like terms. So condition of like terms, number 1, same variable. So we need to have same variables. Number 2, same exponents. Same exponents, right? I hope you all are following. So without wasting time, let's go to example 1. So on example 1, the question says simplify. So you need to simplify, and then they gave you 2x plus 4x, right? So the first thing that you need to check whether the terms given to you are like terms, right? But how do you check? We go back to the conditions of like terms. Do we have same variables? Yes, because we have x and x. Do we have same exponents? Yes, exponent 1 as well as exponent 1, right? If your variable doesn't have any exponent, you need to assume that there is 1 on top as an exponent. So how do we add these like terms or subtract these like terms? You only focus on coefficients. Remember, we said coefficients are number in front of the variable. So we need to say 2 plus 4, we get 6. So which variable are we dealing with? We're dealing with x because x is common. So you need to write x on your final answer. This is your final answer. So you can't say 2 plus 4 and then you write 6 and then followed by x squared. Whenever you add like terms, you only add the coefficients. Do not add the exponents. You can only add exponents if you're multiplying the bases, right? I hope you all are following. So example 2, we have 10 mn plus 11 mn. Same applies. We go back to our conditions. Same variables? Yes, we have m, we have n as well as n. That's correct. Same exponents? Yes, we have 1, 1, we have 1 as well as 1. So we met the conditions of like terms. So now we can add our coefficients. We have 10 plus 11, which gives us 21. Which variable are we dealing with? Which common variable are we dealing with? We're dealing with mn. So you need to write mn on your final answer, right? You can't say this is equals to 21 mn squared as well as squared. Do not do that. Do not, please, guys. These are common mistakes. Don't do that, right? So now let's go to example 3. Example 3, they gave us 3xy plus 6yx, right? How do I add these two? Go back to my conditions of like terms. Do you have same variables? Now let's check together. There's x, there's x. There's y, there's y. That's correct, right? Same variables. At least we're happy. Now we go to same exponent. Do we have same exponent? Yes, we have exponent to the power 1. Sorry, we have x to the power 1. We have x to the power 1, right? And then we have y to the power 1 as well as y to the power 1. So which means the exponents are the same, right? So these are like terms. So we have 3xy plus 6. Now we can group and say x, y by writing it in a chronological order, right? We're arranging it now. So we can have maybe a, b as equals to b, a, right? This is the same. Or you can have m, n equals to n, m. Still okay, right? So now we need to add the what? The coefficients. We get 9. Common variables, we have xy, xy. So we write xy. That's correct, guys. Yeah? And then as from there, example 4. Let's try to make it quite interesting. We have negative 10 a squared plus 40 a cubed minus 2a squared plus 21a cubed, right? So the first step here, you first collect the like terms. We have a squared as well as a squared. Group them together. We have a cubed as well as a cubed. So negative 10 a squared goes with negative 2a squared, right? And then plus 40 a cubed, which goes with 21a cubed, right? Remember what did I say on the previous video? I said if you have same signs, you add and then you write the common sign at the end. So we have 10 plus 2, which gives us what? 12. And then you keep that sign, which is negative, right? Which variable are we dealing with? We're dealing with a squared, so you need to write a squared at the end, right? Plus 40 plus 21, we get 61. A cubed, that's our common variable, right? A cubed. So this is the final answer. We can't add 12 and 61 because a squared is not the same as a cubed. So this is what? Not a like term, right? Or these rather are not like terms. Now we've come to the end of our session. Your tutor from Teach Me Now, signing out.